This is fine. There's a decent chance in Turtle versus Turtle. I wish Turtle was the best pack, but unfortunately, Unicorn pack is stupidly goaded. Like, I did try waiting. I mean, I tried waiting as much as I could. There comes a point where I have to get games. I have to get games. I could wait for like 10 to 15 minutes per game, but that's a little bit absurd. And there comes a point where I'd much rather Unicorn is the worst pack. Yeah, I mean, I am definitely like just molding because I'm balding, but I find myself frustrated by the Unicorn pack just because it has so many things I don't know. I haven't memorized yet. Maybe I don't like them because I haven't memorized them. It's just unfortunate that sometimes I'm gonna have to fight somebody who has like a Grim Reaper and a Jelly that I've never seen before. It's gonna summon 3 times in a row, like that one's snail, and then they have behind it an ox, the ox character. Yeah, I think it's just a big knowledge gap that I have. That's the huge problem that I have with it. On the bright side, I've got a bunch of beavers. I love beaver. What am I gonna get? I think just for stats, this is fine. And then just buy, and we can get Peacock. I think this is fine. Yeah. What else is in the unicorn pack? Do they even have... They have a unicorn in there for sure. I'm just trying to remember what it does. Like, when I think unicorn pack, I think, oh, it has mana, which is absolutely the craziest thing they've put in this game. Like, I thought trumpets were weird, don't get me wrong. But at least trumpets kind of made sense. But mana is like you lose half of it at the end of your rounds. Your early game definitely needs work. It'll spike your game a lot better. Yeah, I know that there's like an exponential amount of growth you can get from getting a good early game. But at the same time, I wish that there was something I could do that could guarantee something from early game, whereas sometimes you just get screwed over. And so I don't even think about the early game as much. You would only have to wait for 1 minute or so to get a 1v1. I'll give it a shot, sure. Although I'm not going to do all packs, because unfortunately, of all packs, there are packs that I haven't fathomed. I did give it barely any time. That's only because I heard from, I think, improvising, that it was, like, not lucky. Like, it's unlikely that I'll be able to get a build, an opponent. That was the only reason why I chose to dip in the first place. Because I think you guys both play all packs and just kind of... Because Bizarre, you're a puppy pack fan, I think you said. And so you probably have no problem facing off against other people because worst case scenario, oh, you have Eagle. You'll just get pets from any old tier 5 early. Or I think it's summons tier 5s. Or like you have Hatching Chick. I think Hatching Chick's in Puppy Pack. Yeah, you have a great early game. This is a great start. Yeah. I'm not mad about it at all. I don't know why I have this frozen. Although, I don't know how much I can attribute this victory that I'm going to get to luck. Because I just didn't get screwed over, which is very typical for me. I would love to buy both of these. Try to save tier ups for odd turns for better pets. Well, now I've got such good pets, I don't even know if I want any tier 5 pets. Like, most tier 5 pets are kind of, they're the beginnings of a build. Like, if you get a shark, that's the beginnings of a summon build. So too with rooster, so too with turkey. Or if you get a crocodile, it's the beginnings of a sniper build. Whereas Eagle only gets pets from its own pack. Yeah, that's true. But I was saying that, like, Eagle, as a creature, does summon... It's from Puppy Pack, for sure. I remember that. And it also, like, you can get a lot more consistency out of tier 5, which is important. Monkey is perfect to scale your level 3 along with Bison. If I could guarantee Monkey every time, I would do it. But sometimes you just end up with, like, an Armadillo and a Seal. And you're like, well, do I want a bunch of health? Or do I want a... Like, I feel like most of tier 5 is the dregs of the game. Behind, like, maybe tier 2 not having very many great pets. But, like, Shark is fine. Turkey's great. And then Monkey's good. And then the rest of these are, like, situational at best. So I think I actually probably want garlic more than I want anything else. I would love a blowfish, but I don't want it more than I want a level 2 that I already have. Maybe I'll just freeze you, and maybe I'll figure you out later. I think I don't want my peacock very much. Look, we both have level 3 beavers. They're just punching each other. That's pretty statistically unlikely. Okay, yeah, this is a fine win. I know that I said I was going to sell my peacock, but he is useful. What would I even put the melon on? Probably you, because you're, like, slated to stay in my build for the entire game. So let's do that then. If I can get a pill, please? No. No. No, I cannot. Okay, so that's not 100% phenomenal. There we go. I did get a pill. I just didn't notice it. It took my brain a little bit to register. My brain operates on games for Windows Live. I got the pill. I'm glad that it only took me a few rolls to get, because even it being statistically, like, pretty likely, I still am, like, just a naturally unlucky feller. I might have considered freezing that penguin, but I can get better things than penguin very soon, so I probably shouldn't bother. This guy's just doing what I'm doing. I guess it is just the best thing to do, to be fair. This is absurd. Goodbye. That guy only had 1 health? I guess he wasn't able to overcome the beginning. Whatevers. Hey, a second one I wouldn't turn my nose up at. Sure. But you're now, like, not even that particularly useful against this guy. I might as well just buy the pair. No reason to stress it. There's definitely a balance, some mathematical equation that I can use to figure out when I should buff the character behind and then the character in front of the elephant. Of course. Yeah, just go ahead and set the melon armor. At least I got 1 hit on my camel. I shouldn't be too upset. I am glad that I managed to get the tier 3 and 2 bisons combo. That's very relieving. What do I even use the tiger for? Usually you put a tiger behind the camel, right? That'd be the good thing to do. But as it stands right now, I think I prefer to have the +1/+2 per turn. Do I? Do I really? No, probably not. I think I actually would prefer this. Had to deliberate, though. Let's put garlic on this so it doesn't get 2-shot by a blowfish. Tiger camel is really good, especially with an elephant in front of it. It's just scary, because if he manages... Wait, did he put a cupcake on his elephant? Only I do that. Only I'm crazy enough to buy a cupcake, I feel. Bump, bump. Oh, yeah. This is looking good. Yeah. So, you've done nothing but feed my big funny tiger. Okay, that's a level 2. I can't imagine a world where he manages to outscale me and I lose this. It could happen, but I can't imagine it. Yeah, I probably should front the bison because I need to kill his elephant as fast as possible and he's scaling it. Scorp scamming is a thing. I could try and summon a scorpion, but unfortunately, the guy is very fun and silly and has a blowfish, and so there's a very real possibility he will simply just one-shot it. If there was some way that you could make it that your Scorp was a low priority target, fair enough, but it's just literally luck at that point. If I front the Scorp, then he kills the elephant, right? And what you're worried about in this guy's fight is, well, I guess you are worried about killing the elephant, but now he's got melon. So I guess I'm glad I didn't listen to that. Not that I had a scorpion available. They would have been really cool. You're 100% right improvising if every single person I'm playing against wasn't already big brain. I play against, somehow, miraculously, I'm playing against the best 1500s you ever seen. Well, had I put the Scorpion in front, it would have hit his melon armor, which I didn't know he would have, but he did. Oh yeah, I could throw a mushroom on it, but then if I throw a mushroom on it, it's going to miraculously die to a blowfish. At least that's what I'm convinced by. And if I put a mushroom on it, like if I had a mushroom scorpion right now, I feel like somehow he's going to know and he's going to put his snail up front. Does it not do the blowfish attack until the scorpion resummons? How does the orientation work on that? How does the order work on that? I know that they changed the order to make a lot more sense a little while ago, but I don't know exactly how the order works at all. Like, do things that die... Like, can a rhino kill the things that spawn from a rooster? I don't know. I just don't. And I don't know why, as well. That's also, I don't know the logic behind it. The respawn happens after the snipes, including on a rhinoceros? Because fair enough, I just don't know. I don't get into these ridiculous situations enough, and they haven't, like... I don't know if there's a tool you can use. Oh, I won.